Oh, excuse me, I was just taking a midsummer siesta in this beautiful July afternoon. Welcome to another edition. Oh my goodness, another edition. They said it wouldn't last more than a month. This is Eddie's Corner. I'm Eddie Appelfeld, and you know what? I don't think I have a corner around me today. I'm looking everywhere. I'm cornerless today. But anyway, we're glad you're able to join us. This is, I mentioned, our summer edition. We are really spending most of our time here on the beautiful, iconic, if you will, Mount Washington Village, 21209 zip code. We're visiting two restaurants. You can see the sign behind me, welcome you here. We're going to go to stop number one, then somewhere in between, then stop number two. Then I'll see you at the end. So we're having a great time. I'm going to take a little nap, and I'll see you there. Okay, stop number one in Mount Washington is a restaurant that has been here since 1979, and I've been here so many times over the year. This is the Mount Washington Tavern, 5700 Newberry Street, right in the middle of the village here. It's a great village, by the way. Open 7 days. They have a happy hour Monday through Friday, 4 to 7. Every day, weekday anyway, they have specials. It could be burgers, it could be prime rib, it could be fish. Very good. Plenty of private spaces here for parties or meetings, both upstairs and downstairs. And I've been to many parties here. Upstairs, they have that beautiful room, and there's a bar there and an open space that you can just sit and enjoy the great summertime weather. That's upstairs. Downstairs, the room we're in right now, the front room. Reservation is probably a good idea, even though they do, of course, take walk-ins. Parking, well, there's parking really all around, and there's a parking lot maybe a half a block from here. Owned by Rob, and here's a picture now, Rob, taking some shots behind the bar, and also he has a partner by the name of Dave. Obviously, like we do in all places, we have some food made for us, the chef, but to describe it for us, I'm going to introduce you to this lovely young lady sitting right next to me here. This is Stephanie. She is one of the managers. She's been here about 10 years. So, Stephanie, I'm going to let you describe all the food in any order that you like.
Okay, great. So we started off with two of our most popular appetizers on the menu. The first is the Maryland fried green tomato appetizer. So you've got some freshly sliced fried green tomatoes, lightly breaded, and then they're topped with a beurre blanc sauce and lots of jumbo lump crab meat. We've also got our nachos with chicken. That's our signature dish. We bake it in the oven, so all the chips are nice and crispy, and there's cheese on every chip, and it is just so popular. Then we move on to the Chesapeake salad. So that's another signature item here. It's topped with tons of jumbo lump crab and chilled shrimp, and you get to pick the dressing, and it's a huge salad, so it will fill even the most hungry of appetites. For dinner or even for lunch, you could do the Rockfish Chesapeake, another one of our most popular items, and that's going to be a fillet of rockfish, and it's topped in a beurre blanc with jumbo lump crab, and again, some Parmesan cheese, squeeze a lemon, and it is just delicious. And to finish, you can't forget dessert, ever. So we have an in-house pastry chef who makes all of our desserts from scratch, and this is one of her specialties. It is our flourless chocolate cake bites.
Stephanie, very good. What's the name of this room?
This is the Chesapeake room.
The Chesapeake room. And up here, there's a roof that actually opens, right?
Yes, it does open.
It's very nice with great summer nights. And by the way, they can seat at any one time 600 people. Am I right about that? Yep. And also, by the way, the subway is about 100 yards from here. So if you're coming back from downtown or from an afternoon game, you want lunch or a snack or dinner, you can walk here for 5 minutes. Okay, that's stop number one in Mount Washington. We'll eventually get to stop number two, but we're going somewhere in between. Stephanie, thank you. This is the Mount Washington Tavern, and we'll see you wherever we wind up. Let me take a moment between bites and tell you about a place where I enjoy walks and enjoy the quiet. You're guaranteed not to be disturbed by the residents. It's the Druid Ridge Cemetery, established in 1898 and located at 7900 Park Heights Avenue, basically in the heart of Pikesville. With about 300 acres, 18,000 lot owners, and about 39,000 burials, it does indeed make for an ideal spot for a leisurely walk. Along the way, check out the various monuments and burial sites and read the comments on some of the headstones, some quite amusing. You can also visit the crypts of some famous folks, like the Cohn sisters, art patrons who hung out with Picasso and who were honored with a wing at the Walters Art Museum, and Arthur, Patricia, and David Modell, former owners of the Ravens. The grounds are beautifully sculptured. There's a location to honor veterans, and it's the location of the infamous Black Aggie, a statue of some renown that has been removed. Tours are available, currently owned by Stewart Properties. Trust me, a walk here isn't as weird as it sounds. We welcome you back to Abbey Burger here in Mount Washington, 1604 Kelly Avenue. I say back because we were here about a year ago during the height of the pandemic. So we wanted to come back to see what is new, and there are some things new. We're going to tell you about that in just a second. But first, let me tell you that they're open 7 days, very casual. Wednesday night, trivia night. Thursday night, music bingo. There is a pool table, locally owned. Margot, who you'll meet in a second, and her husband, Ross. Other locations, Havre de Grace, Fells Point, and Federal Hill. And there's also outdoor dining, right? And this is Marigot, M-A-R-I-G-O-T. Great, I love that name. Some wonderful food that we had, and also that she prepared for us. So you're going to tell us that, and then we'll be back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for coming out and showcasing us. The food that we had today was the crispy chicken sandwich. Is chicken breast, hand battered and fried with a spicy chipotle honey sauce, spicy pickles, and coleslaw. Kind of our take on the hot chicken that is going around, the local trend. We had the giant Bavarian pretzel, which is indeed very large, with the cheese and the crab dip. And we highlighted the trio of game meat. Currently we have meats of the moment, which are elk, kangaroo, and New Zealand red deer, each with the chef's choice of toppings. But you can also get any of those burgers in the full size, and those meats do change. Lastly, I shared with you guys the homemade cook-to-order cookie sundae topped with ice cream, whipped cream, and cherries. It takes a minute to cook, but we make them and we give them to you, and they are delicious. It's definitely a birthday treat.
Okay, so that's Abbey Burger, abbeyburger.com. Let me get the number right, 443-449-5799. Thank you, Margot, for having us back.
Thank you, Eddie.
And we'll see you at our next stop. Well, welcome to another of what I'm calling revisits, and actually one of our favorite places. This is our at least second or third visit to Pappas Restaurant and Sports Bar right here in Cockeysville, 550 Cranbrook Road. Open 7 days, plenty of parking outside. Reservations a good idea, especially on weekends, holidays. Televisions, I counted 22, but there could be at least more. They'll ship anywhere in the world, the crab cakes, and of course, this is what they call crab cake territory. And believe it or not, they seat about 400. Can you believe that? I mean, it's a big place when you walk in. There's also a carryout. There's other locations at Parkville and in Glen Burnie. All right, well, we had some lunch before we started filming here. And sitting right next to me is Carol. Carol is one of the servers, and she is going to tell you what the chef prepared for us today.
Welcome to Pappas. First, we have our favorite, Oprah's favorite crab cake. It's 8 ounces of colossal lump crab meat, delicately blended with our award-winning recipe with your choice of 2 sides. Our next dish is the shrimp a la vodka. In this, we have jumbo lump shrimp sautéed with prosciutto ham, spring onions, and garlic, tossed with a creamy rosé sauce with a touch of vodka over pasta. It's served with the side of garlic bread and a garden salad. The final meal our kitchen has prepared is our mouth-watering broiled salmon. This is 10 ounces of fresh Atlantic salmon, broiled to perfection with lemon butter, paprika, salt, and pepper, served with your choice of 2 sides.
Well, believe it or not, this comes to another end. The show is over. Another edition of Eddie's Corner. I'm Eddie Applefeld. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, if you want to contact me and send me to a restaurant, maybe that you like, your favorite restaurant, something you want to find out what it's all about, write to me, mrmedia@comcast.net. Mr. is spelled out. And that's it. This is Eddie's Corner. I'm Eddie Applefeld. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
That's all, folks.